guys, this is Nitty Lanston and welcome. In this video, what we're going to be talking about is all the videos that we've been watching at the moment in regards to Call of Duty Infinite Warfare and Call of Duty 4 Remastered that has been shown live at the E3. Now, as you're seeing on your screen at the moment, this is the Infinite Warfare campaign multiplayer gameplay. Now, for this personally, I've only watched this a little bit briefly, and straight away, since I've started watching this, I've got to be honest with you guys, it feels like a cross between Star Wars and Destiny. It really, really does. Now, it doesn't mean that the game's going to play out like that. I'm sure it's going to have its own unique style and things like that. But it doesn't feel kind of like Star Wars as well, because like in this bit where you get on the battleship, this looks like where Han Solo, you know, Princess Leia and all those kind of people, they gather around, they have a look about exactly where the Death Star is and working out where to go. Now on this little bit of scene that you're seeing here, this is where you obviously could be selecting the missions that you want to be taking, where you want to be going and things like that, because, you know, it's a diverse world and basically you could choose where you want to go. You're not stuck on a certain railroad. So that's pretty much kind of like Destiny, I'm going to be honest with you, but this bit here, this feels like Star Wars straight away. I can't remember the name of the map, but it's on the snowy map where they're inside the bunker. They're all going to go out, get on their the little ships that they fly out and they attach, you know, where they fly around with the tow ropes and they take people down. If anyone's a Star Wars fan, and if anyone's into sci-fi, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And this reminds me so much of that. As soon as I watched this first little clip, I thought to myself, this just feels like Star Wars. It really, really does. Now, I'm sure Infinite Warfare is going to be playing out in its own little way, and it certainly will have that Call of Duty feel, no doubt, with all the weapons and things like that. Very much doubt there's going to be some crazy laser beams and things like that that you usually get in Star Wars and other things, but it is going to be very, very interesting to see, and the way that it is actually playing out at the moment, I don't know whether I'm hyped for it or whether I'm not, because I've got to be honest here now, when it comes into campaign, I hardly ever touch a campaign. I don't think I've actually touched a campaign on a Call of Duty game for years. I really haven't. And like, but when I see things like this, like the spaceships and that, I'm a bit of a sci-fi nut. Now, I enjoy my Star Trek, I enjoy my Star Wars and things like that. I really do. This probably won't feel like Call of Duty whatsoever. Now, I can pretty much, you know, can understand where people are coming from, that they don't want it going into space and stuff like that. But this does look like good fun. It really does. And for me personally, I've got a feeling that I might be giving this one a bit of a go, because one, you're not stuck on the railways. It does look like that they put a lot of effort into the actual campaign. You know, you get to choose your kind of destiny, you get to choose where you want to be going and stuff like that, different missions and things like that. And with all these spaceships and the way that this is working, for me, it adds an extra element to the campaign. It adds a little bit of something different. Now, we don't want to be seeing this in the multiplayer. There's no doubt about that. I totally understand where people are coming from and with all in regards to all this kind of thing. But on the campaign side of things, you know, for something new, something different, you know, this does look quite good. Now, that is only coming from a sci-fi nut. Now, for anyone who doesn't like sci-fi, you know, you basically like your realistic kind of like wars, then obviously this game might not suit you down to the ground. It might, you know, you might be looking at this thinking this looks absolutely toss. So, you know, it depends which side of the fence that you're actually sitting on. I mean, at the end of the day, for me, it's going to be quite interesting to see how it actually plays out. And I am actually quite looking forward to the campaign on this one. So I think for once, I might actually be jumping onto it and giving a bit of a go. But on to the next point as well, guys, is the next one that you're seeing on your screen at the moment. This is Modern Warfare Remastered. Yes, this is the new cinematic trailer for Call of Duty 4 Remastered. It looks visually beautiful. It really does. I'm sure Raven have done a hell of a lot of work to make this look as spectacular as it can, and it does look extremely good. Now, for people that haven't played COD4, I mean, when this actually comes about, it is going to be great news for those particular people. Now, I have actually done the campaign for this one. I must admit, this is one of the ones that I actually did do. But one thing I did not do was step onto the multiplayer side of it. I never actually played the multiplayer until recently. Now, if you've been subscribed to my channel, I have been uploaded some videos on Call of Duty 4 and trying to go through some of the maps, you know, give a bit of a layout for the people that haven't actually seen them before, and just, you know, having a bit of fun actually playing on it. And for me personally, it is great fun. And as as you can see there, you're going to get the campaign 10 maps, but this bit right here, campaign 30 days early. Yes, you're going to get the campaign 30 days early if you are on the PS4. Now, that might start off some little console wars between people saying, oh, the PS4's better because you can get yada, yada, yada. I don't really see it like that. I've got to be honest here, guys. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think a lot of people are going to be disgruntled with the fact that PS4 get the actual campaign that little bit early. I mean, the fact of the matter is, 9 times out of 10 people buy Call of Duty for the multiplayer side of it. Don't get me wrong, I know a lot of people love the campaign side of it and they put a lot of effort, a lot of time into it. There is no doubt about it. But for me personally, I don't really see that much of an issue. I will be trying to bring some campaign gameplay and stuff like that. I will be trying it out just to see exactly what it looks like. But I don't really see that much of an issue. We have to be seeing something along these sort of lines come along, because at the end of the day, PS4 have got exclusivity, you know what I mean anyway, can't even say that word, compared to the Xbox One, just as the Xbox One did have before. So it's not really that much of an issue whatsoever. If it did have the multiplayer side of it, now that would be something different. It really, really would. So it's probably a good thing, maybe, that Activision have decided just to do the campaign. I suppose if you're a PS4 user, you'd probably be disagreeing. I'm a PS4 user, but looking at it on both sides of the fence, I do believe that both people should be able to play the multiplayer on a new game at the exact same time that it should come out. I don't believe that it should be separated whatsoever. I don't think that would be too fair, and especially that other people then would be able to rank up a lot quicker and stuff like that. I mean, obviously you don't play PS4 versus Xbox One or anything else like that, but you know, I do believe that is the right way to go. I mean, with the campaign, it doesn't really matter all that much. But with the Infinity Warfare trailer as well, like I say, it does have a very, very big Star Wars feel. It does look like Destiny in the way that it's all set up, with the way that you can go to missions and stuff like that. I hope the missions aren't repetitive, kind of like Destiny, doing the same kind of thing over and over again. I hope there's a lot more, you know, more things to do rather in regards to that kind of thing. But overall, Infinity Warfare trailer does look good. It does look actually quite interesting. Does it have the whole Call of Duty feel? Probably not, but it does have a lot of diversity to it. It does have a lot of things in there that could keep a lot of people interested if you are a bit of a sci-fi fan like myself. But with COD4, it is looking absolutely beautiful, and I cannot wait to get my hands on time with the campaign and jumping onto multiplayer in November. But anyway, guys, leave it all in the comment section below exactly what you're thinking about both of these trailers, what you're actually thinking about the Infinite Warfare campaign in itself, because that's going to be the big one. It really, really is. But anyway, guys, this is going to be nearly last checking out now. Leave all your comments in the section down below, but coming up on my screen now is my subscribe button. Make sure you jump in on that, and guys, if you drop a like, that'd be absolutely amazing. This is nearly last, and I'll catch you later.